hope you're all okay. Welcome to a new video for the channel. Today we've got the BMW M3 Competition Touring, I think it is. Someone probably could correct me, but we got. I thought I'd do a little picture. This was all prepped just before masking. So I did the filler work on this. Where that dog leg is, there's a repair there. There's a new door, and on the wing, just to the back of it, there was a little repair. So that was all done in black primer. It was prepped in 320 grit block, and then 500 DA on the disc just to take the scratches out, and then 1000 for the blended area where we're just going to have lacquer. The door was just a 500 as well, and a grey scotch just inside and that, so inside and out. So it's all been degreased with solvent degreaser. So what I normally do, I didn't put it on this video, but on previous videos, what I normally do is I sort of have just my hand and the blow gun, and I just blow all the dust off with my hand, using it, going each one, blow your hand off, and then so keep going, and then that's when I normally do solvent degreaser and sometimes water degreaser if you're doing like a white or a silver, just to get rid of any dirty marks. Here I'm doing like a tack rag, that green tack rag. It's just a water-based one. It's just to take off any surface dust. And then I always do this, what I'm doing now. I normally just have a clean glove and just literally just wiping the panel, because it's amazing how much process you do. Sometimes you still feel, even with the glove, you still feel like a little sort of layer a couple of times. So this will just make it really nice and clean. You won't feel any dirt or dust on there now. But each time you're wiping it, if you try and blow like the dust off your hand each time and blowing it down towards your filter. If your filter's towards the end of the oven, then blow it that way. Start from the opposite end of your filter. Obviously, if you've got like a full floor grid, then that's awesome. You can just blow it down. But ours is just in the center, so I should have put the car over a little bit more so the filter was a bit more open. But yeah, it is what it is. So I just blow it all down, and I should have put the camera onto the door because I'm just doing the same on the door. So imagine the door on just behind, and I'm doing it for that. So this was just a metallic black. I think it was just 475, which I'm surprised about because it's just a standard black what they use on BMWs. I'd have thought they'd have maybe a new color for this or something, but it's still a nice color. So they're just checking the fan, checking the gun works okay. And this is the first coat. So this paint is Standox Standard, so it's a one full coat system and then a drop coat after. But you've got to need to just do it all while it's wet, and then it dries out and all in one hit. I love this paint because this speeds up a lot, especially the workshop I'm in. You sort of need, like, you're on sort of not time limit, but you're trying to get stuff done quickly, and obviously a high standard. So our other paint system is Octarail. So that one you have to do like a coat, then you have to dry it, then another coat, dry it. With this, it just speeds up the process. It's all on one hit, and you get a lot less overspray with this one. So on the edges, you're just getting the one overspray on the bare panel. On silvers, I've done before where you call like a color blend. So it's like just a clear sort of paint which you just spray along the outside. So where your blend meets the rest of the blend. So say from the backlight where the top pillar is, you could put some there, and then when you're putting your color into it, they should each edge should match each other, and then that's where you won't get any overspray or like a build up of the color. So you can do that, but on blacks you don't really need to do that. Dark colors, I do recommend it on silvers. I did do a video for Range Rover Evoque, I think it was. Oh no, sorry, not Evoque, Velar. And I also did that for that. It just helps with the blend. The blend will go in smooth and nice. Yeah, so check that video out if you wanted to see that color blend. So here the new door is just getting colored in. I do always do the inside first. because then, I don't know, I've just always done it. Whatever goes on the outside overspray will get covered with the first coat. But if you did the outside first, I always find if you do the outside first and you go inside, it sort of sits on top, and it can sometimes change the metallics in it. It might not sit on the top properly, like not sit upright. So I always just do the inside first and the outside. I find it works best for me. Some people probably do it differently, but we're all different. Just find whatever best way you find is easy. And yeah, so it's quite easy. This paint's really easy to use. I think it's probably the easiest paint to use. I don't worry about it being patchy or anything like that, really. It's such an easy product to use. I find with Ultra Rare that we've got, when you're doing each coat, you're sort of fighting against the dryness as such. I mean, you can sort of tack in between coats, which I've done before with certain ones, colours and things. But yeah, this is just yeah, really easy. So I really recommend this paint. It is bloody expensive though, so I don't mind going not paying for it, but so I don't mind using it. But yeah, yeah, it is expensive, but the product it does help you a lot. It speeds a lot of things up. I mean, look how that's all dried now. That was just a 10-minute, sort of 5-10 minute bake, because we haven't got quad system in this oven, which is a shame because that's really awesome as well. So yeah, 10 minutes on bake and it just dries. I mean, you can actually see like a shine to it. It's like a satin look, which is perfect because it's a smooth surface. So the lacquer will literally just, I mean, that looks perfect. So for the lacquer, that's going to be awesome. With this job, I did psych myself out. If you've painted one job or 100 jobs, you always find sometimes, this is my personal, I always sometimes psych myself out. I think because this was in a really expensive car, really nice car, I was like, oh, okay, this has got to be perfect. I've got to get this perfect. Which sometimes you do something different. I did on this one. So I did go a little bit heavy with the lacquer. I mean, the quarter and that was fine. The door was fine. I think it was a new door, which I did get like a run on. It wasn't like a full run, but it was like a what we call what it sounds nicer when you say like a sag. Some people might think it's different. So yeah, I got that on the door, which I had to rub out and do again. But it was just a little, rubbed it out, based it over again, and re-lacquered. But that was okay, because where it's black as well, you won't notice change. I wouldn't have been able to do that for like a silver or a lighter metallic, because you'd have had a color contrast where you'd have more sort of material on each one. Yeah, so now just lacquering the inside. So this is, some people just put one coat of lacquer inside the coat in the door. I normally just put two, especially on the outer side, because where the lock system and like the hinges go and things like that, and underneath I normally like to put two coats, just to make sure it's a good amount of lacquer on there, because you want it to sort of be like a nicest finish. I know like factory finishes, they probably put like one in there, they just let it blow in sometimes, some of them. But yeah, I like to just make sure there's enough lacquer on and it's a nice finish. But yeah, this is the door where I did go too slow. I think. So yeah, so the first coat does help with the finish. So now it is the second coat of lacquer. And yeah, the first coat I normally go a little bit quick, which they call like a closed coat. So you're sort of maybe sort of 2 to 3 inches away, but you go a lot quicker. It sort of puts it on a bit finer because you're hitting the very start of the fan. Hasn't got any chance to sort of open out and dry, so you've just got that full beam of full line of lacquer. Sorry. And second coat, I do go a bit further, so maybe from the 3, maybe go to like 4 or 5 inches. And yeah, you just go a little bit slower, and yeah, not as slow as I probably did on this one. But yeah, put in the comments if it happens to you. It seems to happen to me sometimes. The more you try, the worse it comes out sometimes. If I'd have just gone in there and acted as if it was any normal like paint job, then it would have probably come out fine. But I think sometimes the more you think about something, then yeah, you try too hard sometimes. But it came out alright. It came out nice. But it's just a bit annoying when you got to do something again. And yeah, it's just not nice. We don't like doing things again, and sometimes it can play on your mind a bit. Then I've had it where I've had like a week of it. I had a couple of months ago. I had one. No matter what I touched, there was always something that went wrong. Is either a run or a bit of something in the prep work or something where you just, yeah. But it happens to all of us, I believe. Like no one's perfect. You try and get the best job, and yeah, sometimes you just got to keep plowing through it. Just keep going. Like, okay, next job, just do the next one. Try and just double check everything, and then I think you do get out of that rhythm. But yeah, this did come out all right, apart from the door. But yeah, this was nice to paint. Nice colour black, and I don't think I've got the door in it, but I appreciate you watching the video. Hope you liked the video. Hope it helps, and yeah, if you can like, comment, I'd love some comments. I don't mind. I'll chat to anyone, and yeah, I mean, it comes out all right. The shine's there. It's nice, not too bad. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you again soon.